A massive shout out to today's video sponsor, Squarespace. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is an all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. Right, so I'm currently at home. It is 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, so I've got to talk quietly because I'm downstairs and my family is asleep upstairs, right? And today we're going to source a car for a customer, right? I don't ever source cars for people. It's a lot of bloody work, but to be fair, you can earn good money out of it. It's a great way to start out in the car trade because you can sometimes use other people's money. But today I'm going to buy this car myself and hope that the customer that I've got lined up for it will buy it. All right, so I've looked at quite a few of these cars. He started off wanting a Q7. He then said, Calvin, I want to up my budget and I want to get an SQ7. So yeah, me and Jerome are heading up to Spalding today. We're down in Luton. It's about a couple of hours away, and hopefully today's gonna be the day that we're gonna find him a nice, perfectly spec'd, perfect colour, ticking all the boxes Audi SQ7. All right, so yeah, what we'll do, we'll get on with the intro, and after the intro, we'll be on the road on our way to Spalding. Right, before we get on with this video, a quick reminder of today's video sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform to build a professional website, online e-commerce store or portfolio. So if you've got an idea or a business that you want to get online, Squarespace has got all the tools you need from start to finish to get that business up and running. It's as simple as you just pick a domain, pick a template, and then you can start creating your website. And then once your website's all set up, Squarespace also offer the option to do email marketing campaigns, and they also give you the option to customize your website even further with their third-party extensions. So if you are a person with a business or an idea that you want to get online, head over to squarespace.com/Calvin's Car Diary and make sure you use my promo code Calvin's Car Diary to get 10% off your order and begin creating that idea and making it happen. Thanks for watching. Let's get on with the video. Come on.
Continue to follow A421.
I'm a one-to-one, I could never be you. Low me tools, no I can't be fooled. Low me tools, no I hate these dudes. I'm a one-to-one, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I can do better. I can do better than you. Drop my first single, let go, he rap. You thought it was a drought, that's cap. I get the front and I get the back. Lil Uzi the facts, like that's a rack. Bought some new boots just to wear them out. Bought a new Beamer, I run it to the ground. I used to say nothing, I bet they hear me now.
Right, job done. We bought it. It's parked right there. Currently at, I don't know if this is Spalding services, but I did notice the price of the fuel. Can you see that? Is that going to focus? Yeah, it's a lot cheaper for fuel around here than it is where I'm from. But yeah, it's now time check, 11:30. It's took all morning. It is Friday today as well, so we've got to do a live draw on Planet Dreams, #Free Friday. So I'm in a rush to get back to do that because everyone's waiting to see who's won these prizes today, but that's a different subject altogether. The car is parked there. It's a bloody beautiful car, and in 3 seconds I'm going to show it to you. All right, I know you've probably seen it in the thumbnail already, but through this camera in a video it's going to look a million times better. All right, so 3 seconds I'm going to introduce you to the Audi SQ7 that I just bought. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Fat car in it. Now the difficulty for us buying this car was finding this exact spec car, because my friend Mark, who we're selling this car too, hopefully, if if he buys it. I'll confirm that later in the video. He's asked for these wheels, which I fully agree. Let me just get one of the shot where it's sides on like that. Look at them bloody wheels. They're an optional extra. They are 22-inch wheels, although they are bloody huge wheels, they seem to suit the size of the car perfectly. The standard SQ7s, the wheels ain't so nice. It is a diesel, for those that didn't know. An SQ7 is a diesel. We'll talk more about the engine in a sec. In fact, we'll talk about the engine right now. It's a 4-litre V8 twin turbo diesel engine, all right? It's over 400 brake, over 600 pounds-feet of torque. It is proper torquey. I've obviously just drove it here. Drone's there in the 330D with the roof down. It's a proper nice day. Yeah, so quad exhaust at the back. It roars as well, by the way. Obviously the roar doesn't come from the engine because it's a diesel, although it is a V8. There is a little bit of a purr from under the bonnet. The roar actually comes from the dynamic sound box that I think later Golf R's have got that, and it does sound really nice. I'll show you that in a sec. Something else, what did he want? What other spec did he want? Let me just, what other spec? Oh, black pack. This car has got the black pack. What else has it got that he really wanted? He wanted this colour. I'm pretty sure this is that the same colour as my RS6 was? I don't know. Pretty sure it's only available in the S cars though, because the normal Q7s are a different shade of blue. Might be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure they are. On the interior, this is my rubbish, by the way. We bought it privately, so it ain't pristine. It needs a good valet, yeah? It needs a bloody good valet, but that will be getting done before my customer collects it. Interior, Alcantara, inserts in the door cards. Nice option that is. Full leather, some people went for half leather, half Alcantara. This was a more expensive option. He also wanted them seats, and one massive demand that he wanted was the panoramic roof. Obviously, you lot know I love a panoramic roof. Look at them brakes, by the way, whilst we're here. Size of them bloody brakes. It is a big car, but them brakes look huge, man. 67 plate. We wanted to find one that had manufacturer warranty, so it's got about 6 months left. He also wanted a car with less than 40,000 miles. This car has got, let's just show you, 38,000 miles. We just scraped it there. Oh, the virtual dash, how did I not remember that? Virtual cockpit, that's an optional extra. It's got that as well. So trying to find this car with all these spec options in this condition with this mileage has been a strange task, and obviously doing it within a budget as well. Initially my friend Mark wanted an Audi Q7, which is a 3-litre diesel 6-cylinder engine, and he's like, Cal, let's just up the budget by £10,000. That's a big just increase like that, but and get me an Audi SQ7. And do you know what, I've just driven it, like I say, a few miles to this location here, and it is a serious bit of kit. So what we're going to do now, I am in a rush to get back. We've got to do the Planet Dream stuff this afternoon, so we'll jump in it. I'll show you quick engine sounds first, and yeah, we'll hit the roads and get back, all right? Start the engine. See, now that's in comfort mode, right? And get your head around it, Cal. Where is the button? Drive select. Now if we flick it to dynamic, so basically you've got like a little sound box that enhances the sound of the car. It gives it a nice little purr. So yeah, that's quite interesting. As you start the engine as well, this screen pops up in the middle of the dash there. Love that. Great attention to detail. And this virtual cockpit is an absolute must if you're getting one of these cars, because that is like, yeah, that is serious, man. Just a big screen. Sat nav comes up on there as well, which I'm probably going to use on the journey home, which will be very convenient. Let's do the window up. Oh, no way. It's got double glazed windows. It looks like it's got a kind of film on there as well. I wonder if that darkens as it gets brighter. I don't know, but yeah, seriously high quality car. Heated seats, reverse camera, bloody hills. Honestly, the car's got an amazing amount of spec. Panoramic roof. Should we get it open? Is that going to cause us any issues for sounds? Got to get that open, haven't I? Yeah, we'll just do it to there. So if it gets a bit windy in here, guys, don't worry, I will close it. Do not want you lot moaning at me. Put it in gear with this fancy little gear stick. S badges everywhere. I talk about that a lot as well, because if you buy a standard Audi like an A3 compared to an S3, with an S car you just seem to get all these little touches everywhere. SQ7, metal pedals, the S badges in the seats, the big S badge under the bonnet, just loads of little attention to detail that us petrol heads really like. So handbrake is off, car is in gear, and we are off on our journey back to Bing Car, right? So let's go. Oh, yeah, is this the right way? Oh, I didn't put the front camera on. Oh mate, it is proper hot. Going the right way? Is he stopping? Is he starting? What's he doing? He's daydreaming. You keep daydreaming, mate. You're not causing anyone no problems there by daydreaming, alright? So yeah, just put some fuel in it as well. Let's get my head around what's going on with this road. Is it left here? It's supposedly left here. It can't be right, Cal, because you can't go right. So we're going to go left with our indicators on. And let's close that. It's going to be too windy. Close that. Left of this roundabout. Let me work out what the crack is with this aircon, because I'm so hot, man. Hence a sweaty forehead. It is 30 something degrees. I'm sure the temperature is on this massive screen in front of me somewhere, but I can't work anything out. It's got 28.5 degrees apparently. For England, that's very hot. For me, that's very hot, more to the point. So yeah, an eventful day. It's nice sourcing cars for people, because you end up buying cars that you wouldn't normally buy, would you? Because you're not doing it for yourself, are you? You're doing it for other people. So when you get asked to source a car, although I don't, like I said earlier, this car moves, man. It is about 2.5 tons, by the way, so it's a heavy car. It don't feel very heavy, but I suppose it wouldn't, going by the size of the engine that's under the bonnet. And then we quickly talk about diesels. I know I've just gone massively off tracks. Diesels, the way that the power delivery is just on point, I love that. There is no hesitation, there's no lag, it is just there. And I say this a lot as well, if you remap this car, because stage 1 remaps, which is actually what I'm announcing in today's competition on VRS and on Planet of Dreams from VRS. This video was filmed a few weeks ago, by the way, so that competition would have been well and truly done. But a stage 1 remap will absolutely transform this car. I'd love to drive a remap one. But yeah, what was I saying? Sourcing cars. Let's talk about sourcing cars, because a lot of people say to me, Calvin, how do I start out in the car trade? What's a good way to set out in the car trade? And something that me and Leon done 10 or so years ago, we had no money, no money for stock. Very difficult time to, very difficult to get into a trade that relies on stock when you ain't got no money. So sourcing cars is quite a good way of doing things. So someone comes to you, says, I want this, this and this, and you go and source it to them. You can sometimes do it back to back, so you don't even have to fund the car yourself. That's really good. But obviously in this case I've bought this car myself, and I'm going to get it presented well, going to get it all validated up, find out, like, I noticed it needs a couple of tyres on the front, just get it all looking amazing, and then present it to my customer in a finished state. But it is at high risk, I suppose, because there's obviously, he might say, Calvin, do you know what, I don't want that car, I've changed my mind. But I suppose that's part of the reason why I don't do it anymore. Generally I just buy and sell. It's a lot easier, put a lot of energy into just buying cars from people that come to us at Bing Car or our car buying shops, and we just advertise them correctly and they all sell eventually. So but this is a great way of trading. You can see the amount of effort that's gone into this to buying this car today. Obviously me and Jerome are now away from Bing Car. We've got customers there, we've got a lot happening there, and we've spent a day of our lives, not just today, we've spent a lot of time over the last few days looking at cars, calling people, speaking to various people, understanding the spec levels in these cars, getting knowledge on the SQ7 market, and now spending a whole day of our lives going out and collecting one. So yeah, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy goes into sourcing cars for people, but you can definitely earn some decent money out of it. So another good way of stocking a car site without actually buying loads of stock is sale returns. Very similar to how an estate agent works. You can basically sell cars on behalf of people. Not a lot of people love the idea of it, they'd much prefer you to buy it, but certain types of cars, like high-end cars in particular, because people don't use them daily, they don't need to replace them, they just want to be patient and get the right money for them. They them types of people there will leave you with their car and let you sell it, and then once the sale's been completed, you can then return them the agreed amount of money. So yeah, that's another great way to get stock. When you're sourcing a car for someone, you've really got to take it personal, as if you're buying that car for yourself. And as I kept looking around at these cars, I kept finding cars like with the smaller wheels, without the panoramic roof, or black paint. Strangely, I love black paint myself, but my friend Mark only wanted this colour paint. And you've got to really think, what does this guy want, and put all of his energy into your mind for buying that car. Because there was times where he said, Calvin, do you know what, maybe don't get one with the wheels in it, or maybe just don't get one with a pan roof. And I was like, listen, I am not giving up until I find you the perfect car. So thanks to Jerome as well, he's in the BMW behind me. He's put a lot of energy into finding this car as well. But also the manufacturer warranty thing, if we'd have got a 17 plate car, it would have pretty much been out of warranty now, but a 67 has got another 6 months or close to that left on the warranty. So that's reassuring as well, especially when you're selling a car to a friend. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the traffic's going to be pretty much like this. I'm pretty sure the traffic's going to be like this most of the journey home. So I can't really do too much in the sense that show you how well it performs, but I think you get the idea. I'm putting my foot down there. It's just boosting and going, man. It is a seriously quick car. Quickly just mention that rear view mirror. This is random, but when I got in this car for the first time, I was like, that rear view mirror is the most attractive rear view mirror I think I've ever seen. It is proper neat. It looks like a little plasma screen or something. Yeah, love the look of that. And the overall finish of this car is really impressive. 7-seater as well, by the way, big boot. And then it's got the retractable 2 seats under the boot floor. So, oh, I know what I didn't mention, fuel economy. The trip computer in front of me shows, this is like a long-term calculation. It says 34.3 miles to a gallon. Obviously, I don't know how the previous owner's been driving it, but that is actually surprisingly good, isn't it? I'm going to leave it as that. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go back now and do the Planet of Dreams live draw. It is now 12:30. Cinematics done, thumbnails done, internal shots of the cars done, everything's done, and going to get back and try and do some work. All right, so quickly before we go, the big question is, have I sold it? At this point in the video, I don't actually know if this car's sold, but by the time this video goes live, I will do. So what we'll do now is we'll put either a big green tick or a big red cross on the screen to let you know if it's sold or not. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Hold on, I haven't mentioned the free giveaway, have I? The free giveaway that I've got in my mind for today's video is one of them electric scooters. Yeah, I haven't actually bought one yet, but me and Jerome was on a journey up here this morning. I was like, Jerome, what free giveaway should we do? And we just got to come up with the idea of doing an electric scooter. Yeah, I've never had one before, but I'm going to put one on Planet Dreams right now. That's for my followers to have the chance of winning. So if you want to be in for a chance of winning a free electric scooter of some kind, don't know what it is yet because I haven't bought it, but I'm going to go and buy one this afternoon, get it on my website, planetdreams.co.uk. I'll link that in the description below. Check that out, get in the pot, and yeah, I'll reveal the winner for it over the next couple of weeks. Check out the Instagram account to find out more details on that. Alright, so yeah, planetdreams.co.uk Instagram, Calvin's Car Diary Instagram. Hit subscribe if you're new to my channel for a new video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, bye.